Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Tinkfro, and welcome back to another episode out here on the beautiful AfterLife server, a creator survival SMP where I and a couple of my friends build all of this beautiful stuff that you see right here. Now, this episode, I actually want to take a break from building the little bunker that we have been building in that hill over there. If you haven't seen last episode, we continued working on this bunker over here that you see over here, laboratory, the installation 406, and I'm very happy to say that we're getting good progress on that. But this episode, I want to start building a brand new shop. Now, I have this little area right here that is right next to this little temple that we actually built a while ago. So I quite like how that turned out, and we have this little area that I have prepared, and I have actually gathered enough materials here to build the shop. As you can see, there isn't an absolute ton of blocks, but what it doesn't have in, let's say, size, it does have in majesticness, right? So I'm actually really excited for this shop to come up, because it's gonna be very beautiful and gonna be a nice addition to this area. So I'm gonna try to get some progress on that done, and I'll catch you guys back once we have enough completed so that we can start stocking up the shop. Ooh, what shop are we building? I guess you'll have to stick around to find out. Okie dokie, so the shop is now done, and you might be thinking, what the heck? It's just a rock, it's just a cave, right? But no, it is actually a big bird with huge wings, right? So, oh my gosh, I mean, check this out. This is, I suppose, my first attempt at trying to make like an organic build, I suppose. If you look around the server, I have never actually built any like organic things. I've never built creatures that have been alive or anything of the sort. So this is my first attempt at it, and I think it actually turned out fantastic. The hardest part was by far the head. Like, getting the whole like features, I guess, in such a small amount of space was super hard, but I think it turned out great. And I mean, come on, look at those wings. They are just so majestic. So this is actually kind of interesting because I aligned this up perfectly to be aligned with the gates of the starter like district and the shopping district, so that when you walk, you're immediately greeted with these huge wings flying off into the sky. And I think it actually turned out fantastic, and I hope that the other AfterLife members the other AfterLife members also really like it, because I definitely put in a lot of effort into it, and I hope that they like it too. Now, one other thing I want to mention is that you can definitely see that maybe I am not like a pro at organics. Like, I don't know what you would call this, like dithering, I guess. Like, I just kind of put random blocks where I saw it, where I thought that I wanted it to be, and yeah, that's kind of it. I mean, you can see that the exterior of the wing is all made out of like darker blocks, and then the interior is like this like brown. I wanted it to be textured, kind of like feathers and stuff, and I think it turned out okay. The claws were also actually kind of funny. They were kind of finicky, and I think they actually ended up turning fine. There's probably like a better way to do it. Like, there's probably super like Minecrafters that know what they're doing when it comes to organic builds. But yeah, I think it turned out pretty good, and I'm quite happy with it. But you're still wondering, well, Tink, but what the heck are you gonna be selling in there, right? And for that, we actually have to fly all the way to our starter base, because over here, I have a very inconspicuous chest. So there's all the stuff that we have built over here. And right over here at our docks, if we check out, I got confused actually. If we check out this chest over here, I have a ton, and I mean a ton of good stuff. And I have a ton of elytra. So what I'm hoping to do is to bring the very first elytra shop to the server with wings. I mean, I was thinking, okay, we have Elytra. Usually people just build like this like end shop, or they build like an Elytra replica. But I was thinking, okay, we got wings, we'll have wings, big birds, majestic build, right? Because we have like this majestic little temple, and now we have this majestic bird over here as well. So yeah, we're gonna be selling some wings over here, and I actually think it might be cool if like over here we like wrote Elytra and like banners maybe. I haven't actually thought about that. Maybe we can do that. So let's put these over here. And let's organize these a little bit. How are we gonna do this? There we go. Perfect. Or like this. I feel like that looks pretty good. Yeah, that's a decent organization. So yeah, we're selling Elytra for 25 diamonds, which is a lot, mind you. That's like what, over 2 diamond blocks, right? So it is under 3 diamond blocks. So it's a decent price. I feel like getting Elytra is a bit of a hassle. So like people can get their diamonds and then like they can put it here and all that good stuff. And then free with purchase, since you guys might remember, but we actually have villagers, or we have 2 villagers. We actually don't have a ton of villagers in here, which sell mending and unbreaking books. So with the purchase, they will also have a free mending and a free unbreaking book, because I mean that is what you need in your Elytra, right? So hopefully people enjoy that. And then over here, we're also giving some feathers and some KFC in case people want some. But yeah, that's the brand new shop on the server. I'm very excited, and hopefully the AfterLife members will love it as well. So yeah. Okay, so I was out here in the shopping district by our beautiful rocket shop over here, and I came across this. Like, what the heck is this? So I'm thinking, we can't let this panda man try to take the server as mayor or president or whatever he wants to be. I mean, he says that he can save Spawn. This man hasn't even done anything over here at Spawn. It has been us, the hard workers, the people building shops, building the paths, building all the beautification that you see around Spawn. And that is why, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to announce my candidacy for mayor of the server. So now you're wondering, well, he's got this over here to try to entice people and spread his message. And so I thought we would do something similar to spread our message as well. And that is why I have gone ahead and built this little thingamajig over here with these little banners, which I got from the internet, by the way. And yeah, we have the little red book, and it reads as so: The Afterlife Togetherness Manifesto by Carl Froh. The history of all hitherto existing societies is the history of class struggle. This is actually an excerpt taken directly from the actual Communist Manifesto by Karl Marx. I am well read, I read a lot of books, and even though I am not a communist, I decided, well, we might as well read one of the most influential pieces of literature in the history of all time, right? So I actually read the Communist Manifesto, and yeah, it's a lot of garbage, but a lot of interesting stuff too. And in the following pages are the remedies to said struggles. So these are a couple ideas that I've come up with. Number 1, I just want to say that in Season 3, the price of rockets was 1 diamond for 3 stacks. We, on the other hand, are charging an entire diamond for an entire stack, which means that consumers are paying 3 times the prices of Season 3, right? Which is insane. As such, we propose the nationalization of the rocket shop and its proceeds going to a community pool of diamonds for minigame prizes and all of that good stuff. So yes, I am willing to give up the most profitable shop on the shopping district to help out our fellow community. And I hope that people will like that. I mean, it's either that or someone else builds a rocket shop to compete with me and to bring the prices lower, because I mean, it is kind of insane that people are actually paying these prices, right? Like, just in case you guys want to know how much diamonds we have, we've got over 2.5 stacks of diamonds. So we're pretty well off. And that is without even like mining all the deep slate diamond ore that we have accumulated, right? So we are super rich. We are by far the richest on the server. So that would just be one way we would be giving back. The second thing or idea that we have is that land should belong to the people and for the people. So we are thinking of implementing sort of like plots in a shopping district that we would sell to prospecting shop owners to also fund like a community pool of diamonds, right? So like instead of people just like building wherever they want here, I'm thinking that we could like sell different plots, right, for people, maybe something like a diamond block or so, nothing too crazy. For people to build their shops on the land for, right? And that should entice people to, or I mean, that would get people to pay that diamond, and then we could use those diamonds to entice people to make mini games. So I feel like it's a good idea, and it wouldn't be too detrimental. We're also thinking of beautification, right? So the community spaces in the shopping district for people to gather and interact, right? Because currently in the shopping district we have like nothing. I feel like we should have like a campfire or something along those lines. Oops. At the very beginning of the season, we had like right over here a little campfire. Right now, that was all taken away to put in like tree farms and all of that good stuff. But it was awesome, right? It was a great place for people to hang out, and we don't have anything like that here. So I'm thinking if we like even use like a space like this, right, to like have it set apart for like people to gather and have a good time, I feel like that would be awesome. And the fourth thing and the final thing is that the beautification and the beauty of the world. Did I misspell that? God dang it. I've already made 6 entire copies of these books. Oh well, that's fine. That is why we're proposing revamping negative spaces and the elimination of torch spam. So if you're wondering, I hate like all these like torch spam that we have over here. We can definitely hide it and make it look pretty. One thing that I do is of course hide lighting in carpet. So there's like frog lights down here, which I managed to put down and then cover up with carpets. And I believe the other AfterLife members starting doing that too, or not. Yeah, maybe not. So these are all things that I placed down. And I think it looks good, right? Because you can't see any torches at all, like in this frame, right? Like if we're just to eliminate that, right? And it looks so much better. And if you're wondering what I mean by negative space, like this patch of grass here looks awful. This patch of grass here looks awful. As opposed to what I did. For example, all of this was grass. I decided to cover it up and then put like a couple interesting stuff, like just basically decorations here and there, right? Like all of this over here that just make it feel like the world is a tiny bit more immersive. Like even this negative space here, I decided to build this temporary structure over here. I mean, it might become permanent, I don't know. But I mean, that's what I'm talking about. Like all the elimination of basically grassy stuff that is ugly, right? Like even here, right? I built all of this stuff over here just to sort of eliminate the hard boundary we had between what we had built and grass like this over here. I just feel like it doesn't look super good, so I would want to personally get rid of all that, and I think the other AfterLife members would enjoy that too. So that's what I'm thinking, at least, or that is our proposal with the this little red book that we have. And yeah, so I'm thinking we can like put this down around like people's bases, for example, and we can yeah, spread our message that way. That's why in this shulker box I have some banners and I also have the little red book. So I would just need like some lecterns, and then we can put this for people to enjoy. So that is something we're going to be doing in between episodes, however, because that's a little bit boring to have to go and tediously place all of that down. So I think we're actually going to go ahead and end the video here for today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. We did a lot of cool stuff. We got a new shop down, our bird over there, which looks awesome from this angle, by the way. Like if we're coming out of the town hall, the bird just looks really cool. So I'm happy about that. And we now also have our candidacy for mayor/president as well. And hopefully people will get behind our proposals as well. So yeah, I'm very happy with what we have been doing. And next episode, all I'm saying is that I am super excited because there's a ton of really fun stuff that I want to be doing. Just a little sneak peek. The top of this hill is now empty, and that is because we're going to be doing something really cool next episode. So definitely check that out, or definitely stay tuned to check that out. So make sure to subscribe if you're interested in this type of content. Make sure to give the like button a little love if you enjoy this type of videos. But until next time, guys, I'll catch you all in the next episode. Bye bye.